Yeah.
Yeah, well, we could always do that before, after. Don't bother me. And we're live. What's going on? I'm not very much into the big intros, but we got EJ here from BFFL. We're gonna probably go over our big board draft that we ended up doing together on our slow draft.
Hey,
Which I
what's up,
don't.
guys? Thanks for having me on again,
Yeah,
Felix.
yeah, absolutely, man. Anytime.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could look at a board. I'd also like to see where you're at with your exposures and maybe how many drafts you've done so far.
I'm only at 40. How about yourself?
35.
35. Okay.
I got 3 slow drafts going in,
Yeah.
and that's my wife in the back.
Oh, you're good. I'm trying to find our board here. Uh,
Yeah, man, I was looking at some of the things, and once we do, if you want to do a draft or if you just do one, however you want to roll, I never mind, man.
I don't ever mind either. I'm trying to find our board. I don't know which one it is. I don't have anything labeled.
I got it here, but
I don't know.
that was a good draft. I really liked the way we did that one. I wanted to see what your takes were with some of the picks that you got. I know you took, I saw you take Naylor, the Vikings, and I wonder if that's becomes a nice upsided play with Thielen officially gone.
What the thing? Yeah, well, Naylor was kind of like my upside last year, and I thought maybe he might come into like a bigger role this year if they don't draft like a high end, like a round one or round two wide receiver. If not, like he's got all the skills. It's another year in the system. I don't think they don't really have anybody else other than KJ and him. And Jalen Naylor had some pretty good games through his
Bro,
college
nobody's
career.
drafting this guy. If
And
that's what you,
nobody's taking him.
nobody's drafting this guy. So that's pretty cool that I don't have any shares of him yet, but I just remember seeing that as one of the pieces that you did in the 19th round.
Yeah, I get to get a couple different pieces here and there, like my Colin Johnson. Still feeling pretty good about that.
Oh yeah, I can actually show it to you if you wanted.
How do I share it? How do I present it?
1 second, I'll show you.
Hit.
I have it up here. I got to go back to our. I just got to go to share my screen.
Okay.
And
add the stream. There we go.
So this is our draft here. I picked in the 12 spot. You picked in the 4 spot, and that was crazy. I was like the last one to get in this draft with you.
I don't even look who's in my drafts ever. Like I just kind of just do my own thing because I join like a slow every day. So I don't pay
really,
attention.
man.
Yeah,
I don't know. Some people may think like they don't get my way of looking at it.
I was a little curious of who grabbed Najee. Now it makes sense. You knew I was going to grab Najee.
Yeah. I went with the 2 receivers. I think we're just in the moment. AJ Brown, it seems like he's moved up into the first now. You can't get him outside of the first.
No.
So I felt like I was just securing that value with the strong receiver start. Yeah. And then I continued it having an anchor Najee. I mean, we'll see if it works.
Yeah. Oh, it will.
And let's see how you started your draft. You started with Cooper Kupp, Henry, Mike Williams. You got the Herbert stack with Hawkinson, Ayuk, Gabe Davis. I like that pick.
My Hawkinson pick was like it felt really late to me. I thought 52 Hawkinson. I thought that was a pretty good value.
Yo, what's up, AJ? I am the president of Best Ball. That is right.
I saw something about that. I was listening to.
I know you. People just don't get. I see this Best Ball as an opportunity. Man, we're all trying to get money. We're all trying to win. Like, there's no reason to poke and have some fun, man. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
And I respect guys that play this strictly from a professional data perspective.
Yeah.
But man, there's got to be some entertainment with it, or you're just gonna lose your mind.
I got let's see here. What else did we do? We got Brandon Ayuk.
I like what you did. Yeah, Pang really likes the Ayuk play. I think he was on him last year.
He was because he's the one that got me on to Ayuk. Him and Was it Dennis? Somebody else put me on Ayuk.
I mean, Ayuk, he's another guy going into his fourth year, right? And
Yeah,
he just hasn't had strong quarterback play. I don't know if we're going to get that from Trey Lance, but man, he has not had, and he's still doing good.
yeah.
He's still been somewhat productive. He hit some ceilings. I think he's a guy that could be very unique in the playoffs. I don't have him at all,
Oh,
but
you got a triple stack with the Lawrence Ridley Ingram right in the back to back to
dude, is
back.
that the latest you've ever seen Calvin Ridley go?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not touching him, but yeah, I mean at that value, it's not bad.
Hey, I only have 3 out of 36 teams with him. I'm not really on him,
I think I
and
have
this is when
one
I get
maybe.
him.
Yeah, I mean that's perfect value for him because he doesn't deserve to go in the third. Where I've seen him
No,
go a few times.
I'm not touching him. I mean, I don't think we really know what the offense is going to be like this year. I think this Trevor Lawrence Jaguar buzz, the way it broke into the playoffs last year, this is the hot team that people want pieces of going into 2023.
Yeah.
And I think they look at a few things. Maybe it's the schedule, the weaker division, but I think we know that that AFC North is not the strongest division for fantasy points. Um, the quarterback play has been pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
And Jonathan Taylor was a bust last year. Hopefully, I'm on Taylor, man. I got tons of Jonathan Taylor.
I'm
I
completely off of Taylor.
yeah,
Personally, I am. I understand why people think, but he's to me. If you don't think Najee Harris should go in the first round, I don't think that he deserves to go in the first round. Like they were both busts, and his offensive line didn't get any better. He's going to have a rookie quarterback, which he might get more runs, but the offense might go stagnant a lot more. The rookie quarterback might take the ball if it's Anthony Richardson, and there's a lot of
no, you make a
what
solid
ifs.
point, man.
Yeah.
I respect it, but can you tell me how many teams have the like secured bell cow role? We've been seeing it all the past few seasons that the system is moving into like this full committee, and it still
Mhm.
seems like if he's healthy, he's got the full role. There's not many running backs in the league. What, maybe
But we
five,
don't.
six,
But we
seven
don't.
teams?
But we don't know if he's going to have the full role.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
problem
true.
because it's Shane Steichen, and he used multiple running backs up in Philadelphia, which is why I was also nervous about whatever running backs they're probably going to bring somebody in. It may not be like a first round Bijan or anything like that, but it might be a Chase Brown, somebody I like. Unfortunately, if hopefully it doesn't go there, but like something like that might be two good
That's a
running
good
backs there.
take.
Yeah,
I'll keep that in mind, man. I have a lot of shares of them right now, but I'll see if I can scoop them up in some value
yeah,
and continue to monitor if they get a strong draft.
yeah.
Um, Maybe linemen.
You got DJ
Let's
Moore
see some of
before
our league picks.
so you got DJ Moore before the big hype.
Yeah, that's right too.
Yeah, it's a good team.
Um, a lot of times, like when I pick at the end here, I will reach. I'll try and find value, and then sometimes I do a big reach because I know certain guys may not fall back if I'm trying to complement a stack, something like that. Oh, Dennis says I have too much Taylor. I need to spread out my exposures, especially in the first round.
My
I mean,
exposure to
yeah,
Najee was last year was 67%.
yeah.
It's tough
Yeah, we'll
seeing.
see. I also believe that you can try different strategies when you play different tournaments.
Yeah,
Maybe
for
you're
sure.
strong in a certain exposure. That's just my opinion. I like that. What do you think of that?
I love having big exposures in the first round because it's like you're taking a 1 in 12 chance that you're going to be the best player in the board, and you kind of have to kind of take big risks. I think, but I get it. I'm gonna have like smoother exposures this year, but that's just because I think the first round's a little bit more even this year.
Well, looking back at this draft, everyone in this first round, they're about 90%. This is the top 12 with AJ
Yeah,
Brown right here and
yeah,
at the
yeah.
end. This has been the first round all spring so far in the big board that we're
If
looking at right here, man.
I think Brees Hall goes in the first round for sure. With
Except CeeDee Lamb. Damn.
I think that is crazy.
Yeah, I
I think
saw that.
if Brees Hall has like any positive reports, like he's healthy to go into the season, he's gonna jump in the first round and probably take out. Or well, I guess Eckler's not there anymore. Trying to think who else is gonna go into the first round.
So who are
Garrett
some
Wilson.
of your top fades? Like I don't have any Kelsey yet. I have no
Yeah,
Cup.
I have one
I've,
Kelsey because he fell to 7 or 8 or something like that.
I'd do that if I had that pick.
Yeah.
I've only
Uh,
got I only got the 101 one time out of 36 drafts.
I've
That's
done it 2 or 3 times. That's
man, that's not great, but it's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I'm on average, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I'm fading CD in the first round. What else?
I
I'm
want to
fading the old
I want
running
to
backs.
believe I want to believe that Brandon Cooks helps CeeDee Lamb and maybe the Schultz departure will also continue to help. Maybe Dak Prescott don't have like that much trust with the other tight ends. I guess we don't know yet, so maybe some TD regression will still go towards CeeDee Lamb. I think it helps him, man. I like Cooks and
I'm with
a
Dennis here.
veteran receiver.
I don't take really Eckler or Kelsey in the first round typically, so I'm also balanced between the rest of the other guys, other than CD for
Man, I'm
myself.
just not a balanced guy, dude. I take some bold takes. You guys know
Yeah,
that. I
yeah, I, mean, I
said,
do too. But like the first round's kind of like got some good players, so sometimes you want a little bit of everything in the first round.
yeah, I want pieces of everyone except Kelsey and Eckler in the first
Yeah,
round
yeah,
and
yeah.
Cup. I
The same.
got exposures to every one of these guys, just not
Yeah.
much.
Uh,
But yeah, I'm with you, man. Any other thoughts on this end of this board here? I don't want to
I don't remember.
continue.
I don't. Yeah, I don't remember what else we drafted.
Uh,
Let me move myself. There we go.
you got here,
Hassan
let's go back up.
Haskins. So I
Oh, yeah,
handcuffed
at the end.
myself. I think it could, you could have Derrick Henry kind of explode for the first half of the season, and if he doesn't get traded, or maybe he does get traded, and then I have Hassan Haskins and I have Derrick Henry because there's already talks about him getting traded, and if the Titans are kind of having a shit season, I can see them trading off Henry for like a pick or two or something in return for Henry, so they don't just like lose out on having to pay him a whole bunch of money the next year.
Oh yeah, man.
Uh,
If he gets traded, I could see they're definitely bringing a guy like Zeke or maybe Lenny Fournette if they want to go there. If they're still not signed right away, it seems like they're like going to be third tier, second or third tier free agents now. I think the first wave is gone
oh yeah,
of the signings. What do you think about that?
yeah, I could definitely. Yeah, I agree for sure.
Uh, yeah, see,
Uh,
so you got Lenny Fournette. I don't have much of him, but it is a safe
yeah, I
veteran
kind of
play.
needed a little bit of uh, running back in my backfield. I was kind of a heavy wide receiver in the first little bit there. There wasn't much in my eyes that was like going to produce. I have a feeling he's going to go somewhere and produce a little bit.
Oh yeah,
But,
man. I don't see anything crazy.
no, it was a pretty tame draft for me. It's pretty like right what I like to draft.
I drafted P Ryan here with Foreman, and so I did. I get a Chicago. I got a Chicago running back now, Foreman. I think he's gonna probably have a similar role in Chicago like he did with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be Herbert
That's a,
first, second down.
yeah,
It seems like it could be Foreman.
yeah. It could. I have no idea who it's going to be. Yeah.
So when the news broke, I picked James Robinson. I think I was like on the clock in this slow draft. Like the news broke, like, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take James Robinson to secure in case he has a role with Stevenson maybe getting injured, man, or he could just.
Yeah, running backs get injured. That's what we've learned this year, man. Running backs can't get injured. Anybody.
But yeah, I definitely like some James Robinson. I've been getting on him. I don't have much Jerome Ford. I don't know what to think there. He's to me is like a Sharks take. Like I've been seeing a lot of the very sharp guys on the Twitter feed talking about Jerome Ford. And
I took Jerome Ford last year, and I'm not doing it again this year. Like he has to like things fall into his favor, and they still have the other running back there. There's Jerome Ford, there's Nick Chubb, not Kareem Hunt, but there's another guy there, Felton, I think is his name. It's like even if he got the role that we'd want him, he still wouldn't get the full role because they would put in Felton with him.
now I'm with you, man. I don't have much of them. I just was sharing a take that I saw
Yeah.
someone make. I just seen a lot of the sharp drafters, seeing some of the boards. I see that they took him as their late round pick, like your boy Eric. I saw a draft with him. Hope. I saw a draft where Hope took forward. So
Yeah.
I just see things like this, and I mean, I don't mean to call people out, but you know what? I see these things. These people are successful, so I want to look at how they draft and
Well,
run it through and
these
make
same
another
people took
determination.
these same people took Dearness Johnson last year, so nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. The
There's a
idea
reason
was
why
right. The idea
people
was
want to
right, but it's
chase
not perfect.
people want to chase that Browns backup running back because of how much wear Nick Chubb does for the past few seasons. He hasn't really been injured, so this is it's another good take to bet on a Chubb. I mean, that's how I see it, man.
I get
Chubb
it.
goes down, Ford's going to have a big shot, or the other guy Johnson. So it's not a bad take.
It's not a bad take, but I think they would go more pass heavy if that something happened in that case.
It does look like they're changing it. They
Yeah,
just picked
with
up
Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore. So,
Which
man, I don't know how he fits on that team. I want to say it helps out DPJ, just because DPJ is going to be that streaker, that deep threat guy.
I have
So, what
Dennis's
up, Pat, man?
exposures for Dennis up right now. He has Jordan Love at 37%. It's crazy.
Jordan Love, 37%.
Yeah, that's
That
awesome.
sounds like a homer take.
Because he has it paired with Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson with like 30+%. And I'm on board with this Samaje Perine at 30%, 32%. Like, I love your exposures. We're on a lot of same guys. I unfortunately am not taking the hits for OBJ again, though.
You know what? I'll show you my exposures, and then I'll let you go back to having the screen there if you don't care, and then we'll do a draft.
Pat?
Look, I name most of my drafts, man. I love naming them, making them fun. So I go back and see some of these unique takes I have. So I got 34 so far. My highest drafted player is Zay Flowers, man. A guy I wanted to click a lot of. His film looks so great. Another unknown. Definitely. I got your Najee up here, 37%. Some Steelers, Taylor, Keaton Mitchell. That's just a weird. You know what I like about the Keaton Mitchell take? Anybody? If you show me a guy like, what was your take last year? That the receiver for the Giants. He's been in the league a few times. Yeah. I like a guy that's not 100% drafted.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Not bad.
All right. Let me pull up the draft board, get it going, so my wife doesn't kill me for going too late.
Sure, man.
All righty.
I'll see if I can get in here with you. If I miss it, that's all right.
I'm gonna do what I've learned from Pat. Do a little countdown. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enter.
Oh, I think we're in, man.
We got 9 people waiting. All right.
Come on in, man. The water is warm down here in Florida. Come on in. Or Carolina.
A few of those.
What is the weather like there, man?
I mean, it's cold when I wake up and it's cold when I leave work. So it's just cold. I think it's like 40s or 30s, but it's not too bad. But
dang.
I get up and it's dark outside, and I get home and it's dark outside. So, all righty. It's gonna be a full BFFL, Best Ball Nation, and the Pounders draft right here.
Oh man, I'm gonna do a yoga mindful breath by myself here. Anybody's welcome to join before we start.
Have the floor,
man. What's up?
I said have the floor.
Oh yeah, man. Well, I think a lot of people don't understand me. Breathing fantasy football has nothing to do with loving football so much. It's about, trying to take your takes a little bit more chill and breathe in, have some patience, man. I know some people look at these boards and they're just, this is hard for some people. I see the clock tick down to zero and it's like, oh man, I don't think he wanted that guy. It's not easy to do some of these drafts. So I do these drafts and I just try and chill, zen out, and not take it so serious. So, man, if anybody wants to join me in a breath, we'll take a deep breath in and out. Felix, I ain't messing with you, man. It's always good to try and find a little safe spot to just zen out for a moment, whether you're like at work or stressed out or whatever the case may be, man.
Yeah, man. I get it for sure.
That's it,
I'm
man.
definitely down to take a couple days off from work again, man.
Yeah, I mean, in this world, man, everything moves so fast. There's
Yeah.
so much impatience. There's so much just. I don't mean to not talk fantasy football for a little second. I just look at life in general, man. How crazy things move, how fast everything is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know
Right there with you.
Pat's over there with some
He's
bad
got the
weather.
baby on the way, man. He's got the baby on the way.
Yeah, congrats to him, man.
Yeah. Any day, any second, man.
Hey, congrats to all you guys that have families. That's pretty awesome.
It's busy.
Yeah, man.
Gotta,
I got the
gotta.
setup for it. I'm ready, but
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We're going to another person's baby birthday party. So that's what happens when you have kids, and then you have to make friends with other parents. So that's what I'm gonna go try to do, make friends, because I have zero friends out here, out in North Carolina.
Go ask anybody if they watch football, and then you say, "Hey, you ever play fantasy football?"
Well, at my job, it's all women, so it's
Really?
yeah. There's a couple guys, but like I don't ever, and it's so busy at work, I don't even get to talk. So yeah, so
Man, all women, huh? That's
so
what do you do again? I know you said you work on computers.
yeah, I'm just a data analyst, which means I just put what the agents type up and I put it into the system. So it's not like anything complex. I promise you that. All right. Well,
Oh, that's cool,
who
man.
got pick one? Let's see. Nobody I know yet. There we got the Pounders. You got Dennis. You got EJ, and me at the back of the draft again.
I'm gonna have to take Amon St. Brown so he don't fall back.
He's not gonna fall back to you.
I just like pulling people's legs, man. Oh
Especially
shit,
with
you're in the
Dennis.
11th spot? I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. So he's never really not gonna come back to you.
Unless I do something funky.
Yeah.
Maybe I got some strings attached. Ooh, I don't know. I could be a puppet in this draft. I just like having fun drafting with you guys, honestly. It's good to try and build some like just mojo like we're doing. Everybody, Pat's doing fucking 100 streams a minute,
Yeah, so
getting
many.
so much content out there. I have to fuck with him, man, because I'm jealous. This dude's like putting all this work in, and I'm over here fucking trying. But man, you know what it's like, Felix. We
Chase
both
that
we,
one.
we all have a lot of shit going on. It's tough, man.
Yeah.
It's tough to grind and get these drafts. I know you want to probably get your numbers like you did last year.
No, I probably won't go that high. I'll probably focus. I would say I'm going to max the millies, and then I'm going to try to. I'll do it here and there, other drafts, especially with the streams. But I'm going to try to do like a lot more big dogs this year, but not as many drafts. I want to.
Nice.
I'm going to try to win the big dog at least. That's why I'm trying to win everything, but like that's my goal this year is to win the big dog.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you, man. I definitely will not be in that tournament. If I could, I mean, if you know what they should have, I don't know if it would work. They should have like backings where people can back someone, kind of like in poker. But
Yeah,
we'll
that'd be
see.
cool. So DTW 27 goes to the Cooper Cup. Pat goes with Hill. It's also a great pick. I can see Kelsey falling all the way back here.
I'd take him if he falls to 9. If
Yeah.
Dennis don't take him, I'll probably take him. I don't have any Kelsey yet. Dennis could be like,
Adams.
"F you, Kelsey off the board."
Adams a little early. I don't know how I feel about Adams this year, but I'm like indifferent. I'm gonna
I
have some
think it
shares
is.
of him, but I can't. Like I don't know. Jimmy G. I don't know. He's gonna get
Yeah, I'm with you,
Devontae
man.
killed, man. I don't know. That's a good pick. At 8, Stephon Diggs.
I'm gonna take AJ Brown here.
Yeah, it seems like the right move. Let's see what we got here.
We just know what the ceilings are like with these Eagles receivers, especially Brown, where he had the 3 touchdown game. We always trying to chase those big ceilings.
I'm gonna go with ASB because I want to make sure I get ASB.
Man, you think Yo-Yo Bo would?
Yeah, I don't.
Bo. I like to
He
say
doesn't
that.
have a badge, so
Yo-Yo
it makes me a little nervous.
Oh, you think that, man? You feel like the guys with badges will make more outrageous decisions sometimes?
Yeah, without a doubt. Actually, like
Yeah, it makes it good. It makes it for a good draft, unless they
Oh man,
get some unique roster construction that don't make sense. But outside of that, I haven't really seen too many bad drafts.
Eckler's been falling. I'm gonna go Eckler.
I usually let
anyways.
Eckler continue to fall, but
Yeah,
it's not bad.
it's not like because he's already talking about going back to the Chargers, so it's like it doesn't. Who knows? And if he does get traded or not play, like maybe not the worst. You end up going with Devontae Smith. It's a good pick. So you got the nice little Eagle stack going. I highly doubt Hurts is going to make it back to you, but
No, I know.
But you don't need the
But
quarterback.
I'm letting for everyone that talks shit about me sniping. I'm that's a free snipe back at me, man. That's what that is. Take Hurts. I'll be okay with it. I'm letting you guys snipe me back.
Dennis goes with Bijan. Nice little pick coming. I don't think he should go in the first round, but in the second round, I'm perfectly fine with.
Yeah, I like the Bijan Kelsey.
Yeah.
I mean, who was it?
He might be a chief. You never know.
I need to read this article. One of the guys shared an article in BFFL's Discord page there talking about Bijan's landing spots and how he may move up or down the board. I want to check that out. See some thoughts on that.
Pat goes with the AFC East correlation game. Smart. Higgins. Did he get Cooper Kupp? That's a good combo. A lot of AFC East. That's kind of funny. Like Buffalo, Miami, and then Miami, Buffalo. Let's see here. Chris Olave.
I still like to see some robust RB builds. It always makes for a unique draft.
Yeah, but I would agree. But the running backs that are going together seem to be the same ones that are going together, if that makes sense. Like you see a lot of if you're going to go JT and you're going to go robust running back, you're probably going to get Saquon most of the time. There's not like unique early builds with them.
Totally with you.
Patrick Mahomes. A lot of AFC on that side. Bound to have a week 17 potential. Yeah.
I just want to see what a team like this is. I know that Brown and Smith, they could trade big weeks and it's still good to have them.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, what if you got Daniel Jones? Because then you could potentially be paying yourself up for a Week 17 correlated game. Giants, Eagles, Week 17. And, you have the quarterback from the other team who's also a running quarterback. potentially going off, and then maybe they get the passing touchdowns on the other side.
That's a really good take.
They don't have good corners there in New York, so
You could go Prescott, and you could try one or the other.
that's true. Go Prescott.
I
Would
could
they
see
just
like
was it Cooks? Yeah, you could go Prescott Cooks too. Yeah.
so. Let's see the board here. I'm coming up running back heavy. I'm seeing Chubb and Henry. I don't have any Henry.
Dennis in his first draft with Kelsey.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, he got the big dog. That's a good start.
Man, I'm trying to think where I could go here. I've been trying to get my Stevenson shares up.
Yeah.
I don't have much him. I don't care too much for Jacobs. I kind of want to fade that big year. ETN, I'm kind of a little lower on the field with him.
Mm-hmm.
But they're still not bad plays. I just couldn't you see the Jaguars draft another like running back, and they even have Snoop Connor.
Well, they brought somebody else back today too. There. Somebody just got signed there. Oh shit.
You're trying to see if you can let him slide back to you.
Yeah, dude.
What? Yeah,
The nervousness.
that's what makes it fun, man.
Oh yeah.
Are you
There
thinking?
go. Let me pull it up on Twitter. Somebody got signed to the Jags. I forget who. Underdog NFL.
All right, on the clock here. I could go Andrews, Hawkinson. I don't have much Judy. I don't really have much Watson.
Ernest Johnson got signed to the Jags.
Ooh, that's a good spot for him. Man. You know what? I'm going to get my first share. I'm going to get a Mark Andrews here.
Ooh.
Not first share. I have some Mark Andrews. Not too much. But I'll see if I can lock down like a 2 tight end build, potentially.
That's another player that's going to shoot up as soon as preseason starts and he gets on the field is Tony Pollard that Pat has. I can see him moving up. Yeah. It's because he's already another reason I don't really like the Cowboys offense is that it's going to be very bland. It's going to be a lot of run, first, second down, passing on third down. It's going to be very get the ball away from Dak's hand and only pass it when we have to.
I like that.
Am I going to shut out a quarterback again? Now, if you don't go quarterback in the second round, it is tough. Tough sledding.
Yeah, it is for real. It is. But man, they're definitely falling. We're going to see them fall into BBM4. It's probably going to be just like last year.
Yeah.
They're just going to all slip pass around, slowly fall. I wonder why. I wonder why that happens. Like, how does the mindset change in some of us best ball drafters? We just start thinking we need to get more exposures to the running back receiver in the first 2 rounds, and people start just passing it up because it's crazy how it moved up so fast.
Yeah. It made sense because like a lot of the winning teams, the advancing teams had an elite quarterback, one of the 3.
I like that thought process.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, Jalen Hurts was easily the top fantasy quarterback last year before he got hurt.
Yeah.
I think Josh Allen scored the most points, but Hurts was definitely leading.
Mm-hmm. They were 1-2 for sure. And then Pat Mahomes just, with just his arm was a top 3 quarterback.
Man, I wonder who else is going to land on Kansas City. I've been trying. Me and Cha, we've been trying to Galaxy Brain. Who else is going to go there? Like, could Deontay Johnson find a trade there?
No,
Hopkins. They say Hopkins is going to New England, but
I could see him going there, but probably unlikely. Because he said he doesn't really care about the money right now, so it's like kind of open game. Man, Dennis, you
talking
were
about
definitely gonna get shut out of the wide receiver room. It's wide receiver heavy for sure.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
still got some good names out here, but not very many.
I got a bunch of Jameson Williams. I've been fading Pittman all year. I'm just not. I don't know. I'm
Thank you,
not buying
Verace.
it.
Verace's in here. I didn't know that, but he's a red
Oh,
badge.
what's up, Verace? Rachi, where's he at? Oh, Farachi. I see you, D. Ernest Johnson.
Yeah. Thank you. Pat goes with.
Oh, Dennis's first receiver is Hopkins. That's pretty cool with
Yeah, with
a
all
little
those
drop.
studs. Yeah.
Or is he gonna take JSN?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a unique. I know he had his combine. What did he run? Like a 4.54 or something today?
Yeah.
I think I guess he looked good.
It has
They're
nothing
saying
to his speed doesn't matter. It's about his quickness, and the dude's super quick. Like one of the
really
quickest out there. Yeah. He his moves off the line are Jamar Chase level. Like his talent level. He's not gonna go beat you deep or anything like that, but he's gonna like kill every he's gonna be like really good off the ball. And then he's got
I'm gonna
decent
get
4
Ayuk
5
here.
speed. Yeah. Nice. Nice. What am I gonna end up with here? Oh boy. Well, we are going to take
I felt
Marquise
like if I
Brown.
wanted Ayuk, you were never gonna let him
No, he
pass you,
wasn't gonna buy me. No.
and he still helps this young team. A lot of eggs went into the Eagles receivers basket, which is, in hindsight, is probably not a great strategy to get both receivers, knowing you can't get Hurts. I
Yeah.
saw a guy on Twitter shared it that he was able to get that combination once, and that's kind of cool.
What is this guy going to do? Trevor Lawrence. Interesting. All right. I'm going Kyle Pitts. Look
Nice.
for that punishment.
You definitely.
He has the upside, but I can't help myself. Who took Herbert? I gotta look at this board. Rondo.
A lot of. It could go back to receiver. Maybe Deontay Johnson. There's a nice group of running backs here with Cook, Jones, Pierce, Swift, Dobbins. I don't know, man. Still thinking. Still not sure. I don't have much Aaron Jones. I think I'll continue to wait one more time. I'm gonna get Deontay Johnson.
Yeah. No, I didn't take him. I'm an idiot. It's not coming back to me. There's no way. Shame.
Yeah, don't tell me. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm not even gonna
obvious.
say it.
You go
But
down a little bit and you see it. It's pretty obvious. He's my
but
highest owned player right now at like 65%.
really, man,
Yeah,
I got a good percentage too, like 35.
yeah.
I'm feeling them too, man.
It's like everybody's mad at his numbers, but in all reality, he's putting up, back end wide receiver one numbers and whatever. That's okay. Sorry, I'll be happy with Pitts. Oh man, oh man. Let's see here. What do you think about the Miko Hardman going to the Jets?
I saw the joke about he's going to be just doing jet sweeps. It's kind of funny.
It's kind of true though.
I think, man, he's if they ultimately do land Rodgers, Rodgers is going to find like a possible Christian Watson. You remember how he had some of them plays and how he did it with Mahomes. I'm not saying he's going to be Christian Watson. We still don't know what version of that would be on the Jets with Rodgers. I guess everybody would say Garrett Wilson, but we still don't know like that jet sweep guy, that deep ball threat.
Look at these terrible stats. You don't want to grab this guy, guys. You don't want him. Just go ahead and take him out of your pool.
Yeah, draft McCole Hardman right here. That's who we
Farachi.
want to see you draft. So Farachi, oh, he's in the draft. I saw him in the chat.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Man, he's like, you're not getting Jalen Hurts. Now I know why, you dude.
It's not loading. Okay, holy cow. Okay. Apparently I'm lagging over here. Would turn stuff
I
off.
was lagging too. It's
Okay,
not
you were
just
too?
you.
Okay.
Yeah. The software is gonna like just stop. That would suck.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing
Dude,
people like had issues like logging in. Like saying their VPN or something like that.
man, this guy did not believe Montgomery would fall back. That's a good take. I'm a lot higher on Montgomery than I was. So I just think that he could definitely eat into that role like Jamal Williams.
Yeah,
Man, I don't know what they even
I
did.
kind of
He
see
get drafted before Swift? Wow.
I actually kind of like I'm higher on Swift now because of that. Also because the guy that was the running backs coach last year, Deuce Staley,
Mm-hmm.
he hated DeAndre Swift. He had to have, like in general, like, and that's why Montgomery or what's his name, Jamal Williams got all that playing time. I think Swift is going to be right up there with him, if not like
I'm with you. I
maybe
mean,
better running back.
I still want Swift more.
And, well,
I
and
like the
Montgomery gets
bold
hurt
take.
all the time, man. There's a reason we liked Khalil Herbert so much last year because David Montgomery was kind of a slow back and got hurt all the time. God, got to
Oh
do
man,
that.
he
Got to. He
sniped
had
you.
he has Josh Allen.
Nah, I get you. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
I wasn't paying attention. I would have sniped the hell out of Pat there.
yeah.
He knows it too. I wasn't thinking. Uh, and that's the reason why I like the snipe. You got sharp guys in here. If I end up getting the 3 spot because I could have drafted Gabe Davis and he got the 2 spot and he barely beat me, there's a reason why I should have sniped Gabe Davis. That's how I see this sometimes when I do these drafts. Every draft I'm thinking like that.
Yeah, I'm
I'm not
indifferent.
just
I don't really care. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way, obviously, but like, if I like a player, I'm going to take him.
yeah. I've been hearing some. I don't have much of this guy that I'm going to take a stab on this guy. I don't have much of him. I don't know if you can take a guess who he is. It's a running back.
Running back Cam Akers.
That's it. I don't have much of him, man.
I don't either.
I feel like he did finish strong, and I'm still not like high on him, but
I could just see them drafting another running back. Because I feel like they kind of did that this past year with drafting Kyron. Like clearly, they I just feel like they don't want him there.
Pat made a good comment about you can email Underdog to change your username to your YouTube channel. That's pretty cool. I guess I don't need to do it, but yeah, if you want to change it, I
That
think you
makes
like.
sense.
Have you ever explained what is pecan? Pecan.
Nah, dude, there's no reason back behind it. I was making a gamer tag back in the day, and I like alliteration. And piquant is it means two things. It means stimulates the brain, and also spicy, obviously. And then pecan, I like pecans, so I can't. There was literally no real meaning. I just was like saying words that had alliteration, and it came down to pecan. But yeah, it's a good idea. I never thought about emailing them. I thought I was just
I'm
stuck
gonna take
with.
a stab at Herbert here. I don't have much of them,
That's a good pick.
and I'm not. I mean, you guys might forget it, but I'll say it right now. I may draft Dante Foreman as like a. I could see both these guys having like a split fantasies. One guy gets it, the other guy gets it. Like they just take turns.
Mr. Junior.
If you want, Felix, you can minimize
Oh, what I
to
do?
see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, all
Sorry.
good, man. Just trying to help you.
I'm over here just looking at the board and looking at
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the picks. Sometimes I forget I'm
Let's see.
streaming. It's so
I'm
crazy that
watching.
I have. It's crazy that I have viewers. Like last year at this time, I had 0 viewers and just talking to a void, which was fine. Like I didn't care.
Oh,
But
who cares, man? That's
no,
how I feel
it's just
too.
like it's like whatever. Like I'm just gonna do this to get the practice at least, and then when I come on people's shows, because I figured somebody would want to talk to the guy who won $1 million playing DraftKings basketball, and so I was like, this is just like nice little practice. And then I had Dennis. Dennis, well, I'll say was my first, person that my ride or die, I guess you could say. So him and Derek came in there, and we started chatting up a storm, and then everybody else started to come. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. You just gotta continue to uh, get more comfortable just viewing this as a community. That's why I like poking shit, man. I want to build rivals. I want to have fun. I don't want to
That's
see this so serious.
I don't want to build any rivals. I like everybody. That's how I'm going to approach it.
I love people too, man, but I still want it to be like a rival on stage. Like it's not like a serious fucking I hate you. No. It's like talk to me, man. I'll shoot it with anybody. I'll tell you your pick sucks and I'll tell you it's great.
Uh,
That's
Nobody wants to hear that they suck.
man, not like it's that's getting too like it's taking it too serious, man. It's
Yeah.
like it's not like it, oh, that pick horrible. I don't like that you drafted Michael Pittman in the fifth. Nah, man, it ain't like that. It's like if you're not on a guy, you're not on a guy.
Oh
But
yeah. That's a guy that was on last year. I had 60-ish% on Elijah Moore, and I definitely don't have almost any of him. And then I'm now going to the Browns. That's totally going to kill my David Bell exposure. He's a better version of David Bell.
yeah, I guess I should have got Daniel Jones. I was thinking about that over Herbert.
Oh,
But
Danny
that's all
Jones
right.
went. Shice.
Yeah.
Little David.
Still trying to see what I could do here.
Jordan Addison.
Wow, what a nice pick. I was taking Osborne 100% because I was going to loop it around and try and get Cousins first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't even want, man, a little unsure here.
Oh boy, it's counting down. I can hear it.
Yeah, I'm going to take Donovan Peoples Jones. I'm still not, I still like the trade with Moore. I still feel like Donovan Peoples Jones. I think it could only help him, man. He's still going to be on there for those three receiver sets with Watson
Yeah.
as the quarterback. I think it helps him more than hurts him. So if he starts slipping, then I'm gonna scoop up some DPJ shares. Man, he beat the spread every week last year. So like the first 11 weeks, I don't know if you saw that on the underdog props. He beat it every week.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
I think it was only like 45 yards, 50 yards, but he was a smash. He really didn't have a bad week, except not much touchdowns, but very productive.
Let's see here.
Get Watson there with the second year, getting some cobwebs shaken off after being out of the league for a year and a half.
Yeah, there we go. I feel good.
Nice.
Double quarterback went Goff Lance. I have my floor with Goff. He's going to give me like a nice solid 12 points. And then the upside of Trey Lance, we don't know, but there is upside. If he
Back on the clock here.
yeah. And then I'll mess with Brown stack with my Debo, Trey Lance stack. Heck, I might even throw Kyler on here.
I think I'm gonna go get another receiver I like. I'm gonna get Sky Moore here. I'm not gonna
Pick.
play around. I like with the security of Hardman gone, with the one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league. I'll probably build like a late quarterback. May even try a 4 quarterback. I haven't done one of those yet, but I definitely have the start of the draft to do a possible 4 quarterback with no quarterback yet in the 11th round. Me and TGIJEF. The guy next to me, he doesn't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
He's got the robust Taylor, Barkley.
Looks like Pat's going 0 tight end too as well. Farachi has 0 tight ends. Pete Punch has 0 tight ends.
Yeah, it's a pretty sharp draft so far.
Yeah, like if you're gonna go over tight ends, you just fade to the end. That's smart. So smart people in here for sure. I don't think Lazard being a Jet is really that like helpful for him. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing, man. Lazard is Aaron Rodgers' go-to red zone play. As a diehard Packers fan, that's his.
But that was in Green Bay. You got to realize you got Garrett Wilson, who is Devontae Adams-esque. He's not going to be going Lazard in the red zone. / you have 2 amazing tight ends, and you're going to have like a bunch of good running backs. I don't know.
To me, it's a guy he knows. I think he's definitely going to get some targets. He's definitely not going to be forgotten.
He could easily be forgotten, though.
Yeah, that's your take. I mean,
there's a lot more. There's a lot more talent there than there was in Green Bay.
So, are you doing all this talking, hoping that he could fall back to you at 131?
No. It's like I'm fading OBJ.
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back, man.
Yeah, I'm fading. I'm not fading one though. I'm kind of fading Dubs, but I don't have to worry about Dubs because he always goes to Dennis. Pierce, I'm driving a bunch of. I know Pat is as well. Johnson Knox, that makes sense. Mr. Jr. goes Kenneth Gainwell. Alan Lazard.
Hey, sorry.
That's why Dennis goes. That's my next pick. Oh, you're good. Darryl Hamlin. What up? From Hamlin Motorsports. I think that's his username on Underdog.
Oh, I love Darryl. What's up, big dog? What can I do here? Russell Wilson, a naked Russell Wilson. That's what won DraftKings Millie Maker last year.
Tim Patrick still available?
Yeah.
We can get Rustin stack with Patrick or Greg Dulcich.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Russell Wilson here. It's getting a little value on my first quarterback. I think he's okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go 3 straight quarterbacks with this, unless TG Jeff gets him. He got him, so never mind.
Dang.
Perfectly fine. I love Josh Downs, so that works out anyways. I gotta see what Yobo does. Samaje, that's a good pick.
The only notes I have on Josh Downs is he had a good gauntlet drill and he had a good combine. Outside of that, I don't know much about him.
He's solid.
I didn't see his tape yet.
He kind of looks like ASB to me, the way he plays. Nice. My contact is bugging. Ugh.
Oh, you got to take your contacts out soon?
Just this one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Let's see here. I love Chig, but I don't know if I can get Chig here.
I don't have much Chig. Man, dude, I was trying to draft Chig last year. I was like, this guy looks like a beast. I was watching his film,
Yeah.
and he definitely showed that he could be a good player. ODB's the top receiver. Schultz here, some more dropping of Schultz. I think I'll get the Dolshits play. It's pretty it's not bad.
Yeah.
Give me my second tight end. I might just rock these two right here. Mark Andrews, Greg Dolshits.
Seems
Let's do
solid.
it.
Yeah. I might go Taysom next round if somebody else doesn't take him. OBJ goes to Rondo right after that. I don't know. I just can't see him being. I guess at this point it's not a big hurt, but like, what does OBJ bring into the field? I don't know. He doesn't look as explosive as he once did. He looks a little chubby.
Yeah, I think
His
he's
hands are good. No one's going to dispute that, but like him himself, yeah.
the only he is he moving up the board. I have him. I have a
No,
couple pieces of him.
he's been kind of staying right there.
Really?
Yeah, I think Dennis got like a 157 on Monday. I think we talked about. Honestly, things kind of blur.
There's some smart drafters in that room, letting him fall down the board.
Yeah. I know Dennis likes him though. He had what 30% on his scored picture, 25% OBJ.
I mean, people were drafting him in as a dart throw last year.
So based off of Dennis's exposure, he likes Denver, New York Giants, and a little bit of Pittsburgh, and some Jacksonville. Based on his exposure,
Yo, what's up?
It's interesting.
Alex Pierce.
Yeah,
I
love him. And with Minshew right off the rip, I have a feeling he's going to mesh well with Pierce. He's an accurate passer, and he's going to hit. And Pierce catches just feels like about everything.
Another he had a good start.
Yeah, another white receiver that nobody drafts is Kyle Phillips out of Tennessee. And I feel like no matter what, they're going to have upgraded quarterback play, and he's going to have like a role all to himself this year.
You think with yeah, man, I guess he could.
There's nobody else there. The Nick Keeney Westbrook, whatever his name is, and
they re-signed him.
Traylon Burks. Yeah, it's like there's only 3 receivers there that I know of, and Kyle Phillips like was kind of dominating them in the preseason. Then he got hurt, so as long as he comes back like half healthy, like he's going to be good to go.
Nice. Yeah, man, I don't have any Kyle Phillips. I feel like he got so much hype in the preseason, and he was like everyone's dart throw towards the end of the drafts before the season started. But it's not a bad take. He's really mostly forgotten, and I think those are some good plays to remember. That he's probably going to be on the field a lot.
Yeah.
We just don't know what the quarterback play is. If it's still Tannehill.
Right, but you still have to assume that it was going to be better play. No matter what happens, it's going to be better quarterback play this year.
Yeah.
Can't be worse.
Oh, Dennis got sniped. He wanted Jordan Love.
Oh, yeah, he did. Well, he has 2. Who's he got? He's got Dak and Aaron. He's okay with Aaron. He didn't build that much screen.
I wonder why this guy want Jordan Love?
Because he knows that Dennis loves Jordan Love.
Man, he's Mr. Junior. I don't know who he is.
I don't know.
Back on the clock here. I could go get, if Deontay Johnson does not get traded. You know who I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get this receiver, DJ Shark. It's like a mystery where he goes,
Yeah. I'm up. Scheisse.
and he's still young, man. He's still very talented.
I think he's too small. He's not going to get the playing time.
No?
I'm talking about David A. Chain.
Oh yeah, HN is like that's another Shark bold take, man. I know I see a lot of guys really like him.
Yeah.
He does seem small and fast, and
Might just take Rondell if Yobo doesn't go wide receiver and just pretty much take up all the offense in Arizona at the wide receiver position. That son of a bitch. He was nowhere on the board. Why'd you reach down that far? I wanted Trey McBride. Damn.
damn. Oh yeah, because you. Oh no, he has
He doesn't have him, does
who
he?
has?
No, he
No,
doesn't
he
have
doesn't
him.
have Kyler Murray. The guy on the clock does.
Yeah, he went 30 picks before ADP. This guy for Trey McBride.
Damn.
I told you can't trust fucking non-badges, man. You can't do it. It's impossible. I was gonna get Rondell Moore and then hopefully, most likely get Trey McBride on the come around. Holy shice, man. Can't trust anybody these days.
Man, I think I may want to take a stab at some of this Zeke
Yeah.
ADP dropping.
I'll let that guy drop to 240. He's got nothing in
You
the
never
tank,
know.
man. Nah, I know. That dude likes to eat. It's his touchdown celebration.
I just still think that he's definitely a guy that's going to get signed on a team and get a chance. Yeah, he may have not much left, but we still don't know.
I feel like I do know. like,
Yeah,
I, maybe it's because I haven't drafted literally the last 3 years, but he he's getting slower. He's getting tackled. Like occasionally he'll break a tackle, and I'm like, oh wow, he's looking good. And then the next time, like 8 carries, he gets tackled behind the line. I'm like, never mind. He's good for a player too, I guess.
yeah. Someone's going to pay him. He's going to be featured in an offense. I think.
I don't think so. I mean, who at what
No,
point? No, at best he's just the Jamal Williams this year. That's his absolute peak. He gets a bunch of 1 yard touchdowns.
man, that's pretty strong take. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
I gotta go check out this contact. I'm gonna crazy. I'll be right back.
All right, man. I'll hold the fort down here. Looks like you got Pat took Aiken. He didn't give a shit about our take there. He's like, I'm on this dude. I know who I'm getting, man. Elijah Mitchell. I like Elijah Mitchell too. Not hating your team at all here. Looking at it, I'm scrolling through, just looking at the board on my end. Tucker Higbee, Anthony Richardson. Man, I was hoping to see if I can get Kenny Pickett to fall back here. I don't know if he will.
We're back. Bunch of familiar names and shit. That's right, Daryl. My next pick is Love got sniped on Dubs. Oh no. Oh bueno.
Yeah, that's all right.
Let's see.
Yeah, in this part of the draft, I really like guys like I bet Pat's gonna probably take Tyquan Thornton here.
Oh, absolutely. He's gonna take Taekwon if he gets to him.
I was thinking of taking him, but I don't know how he fits on the team with. And then I can't really talk. I'm not a Patriots guy, so he might know something more than I would.
Yeah.
about his team. So, but man, if they get Hopkins, that
There
obviously
he
it has to hurt Thornton if you guys sign Hopkins. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the take. I don't have a take for it.
He had like a couple good games last year, and he showed that he can be a good receiver. And without even like with signing a couple people, like I think he takes the next step up. Like his talent, his speed is what's gonna like keep him on the field, like no matter what. What am I gonna do here? 247. You went Kenny Pickett, nice.
Yeah, I'm glad to get Kenny Pickett here. Got him on. He's one of my higher exposed quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the booty. I'm probably done. Receiver.
I
I like
like
my
the
receiver crew.
Pickett end of the year.
Yeah, Pickett. Yeah, no, like he's definitely a good quarterback. I wouldn't say like a great quarterback by any means, but like he has the ability to spike in in this in his environment, and now like a second year in that. The only problem with him is he gets concussions, and it makes me worried that he might be like the next Tua gets too many concussions this year. I'm gonna go tight end. I'm just trying to figure out which one I want. Ooh, I'm gonna at least put them in my queue. The ones I do want. Carolina. I don't have anything else going in Carolina, so I will take Isaiah Likely. Get a little bit of a small stack with the Baltimore offense. I like to ping pong my like spike weeks from like certain teams. Like the team that won it, I had a bunch of like small stacks, and it wasn't like quarterback, like wide receiver stacks. It was just like a bunch of like two San Francisco receivers or two, Buffalo guys. Like I wanted just small, skinny stacks. It didn't have to be. It could be running back, receiver. It could be running back, tight end. It could just be like what I thought was like, how often is it like the same player on a team going to be the top scorer? So I was like, in my head, I was like, well, they might 1 week it might be this guy, and the next week it might be this guy, and you might need him for the finals or something like that. Like,
I love that way of thinking. I mean, a lot of the data guys that break down exposures to a T,
uh huh,
I don't know if they see it like that. And I'm sure they will say they see it all kinds of ways, but man, that's how I do every draft. I think, man, could I try and get this guy because I can use him in this week in the playoff round?
yeah, because
Especially when the
the team
well,
that I won $1 million with, it had Jamar Chase. Well, Jamar Chase threw up a fucking stinker in week 16, right? Everybody that had T. Higgins blew up. And like that's what knocked out like almost all of my teams. Week 16 the year I won it. And the thing that got me to the finals and almost won the finals is because I had Jamar Chase, that 50-point week. Had I had T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, like in most of those leagues, I would have been like the only person there with both. Because there's like two teams like that had T. Higgins and Jamar Chase.
I could tell, man, you're itching to go back to another finals this year.
Well, I'm gonna go back to another finals. It's just I'm not gonna win it.
Yeah. Well, good luck, man. I'm getting first place in this draft here,
That's fine.
and
That's fine.
I might let you get second.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Uh, but really, I think one of the biggest things I remember you telling me is how you had Tom Brady on that team, and he had
Yeah,
a dud against the Saints,
an absolute dud. Yeah,
and
I think I shut out.
You carried him into the finals, and that was a very unique play.
Yeah, it was kind of like this year. Like I was like having deja vu. I'm like, oh my god, I was literally the only person with Mac Hollins in the finals. Had Derek Carr not quit, I feel like he would have had a baller game. But of course, he quit that week. But and so did Derrick Henry apparently. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
man, I had everything and their mom go south for me that week. It had because I had Derek Carr with and Stidham threw for 300 and some odd yards. I'm like, man, I had literally everything. I felt like ready for that team to explode, but it was not meant to be.
Yeah, Not meant to be, but man, it was nice to get another trip back.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna be grinding. We're gonna be working hard all summer trying to find some more unique takes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get in BBM4. I don't know yet if I'm doing BBM4. I'm probably just gonna max out DK and maybe max out one of the puppies, but they're so hard. Maybe they'll make a monster puppy. That'd be cool.
That I could see that. But again, if you want like the
Kind of like
bigger puppies, I like for the bigger payout. The later you wait, I think the puppy 4 will probably be like the highest again, or the puppy 3. One I can't remember what
nah.
it was, but it was higher than the first
I
one.
hear you. I just wonder if they do a massive one, kind of like DraftKings, like make it like $1 million the first, like they do a puppy like that,
They
like a
could,
massive one.
but I don't know if they will.
Yeah, I don't know either. Uh, I I asked my representative that I talk to sometimes. I share some information and some thoughts.
I don't have any representative there.
Nah, it ain't nothing big. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a 6 running back here to secure what I think is a weak running back core still at 5.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get the James Robinson. I feel like he could have some kind of role on the Patriots, and it's a backup to Stevenson. I like that kind of. It's not a bad like handcuff, maybe.
yeah. Very excited to get Chase Brown here, as I am every time to get Chase Brown. Probably get Chuba here if unless Yobo is watching, he can have him.
Oh, he's definitely watching, man.
You think so?
Who are you trying to get? Just say it out loud.
Chuba,
Oh, Chuba Huba.
Chuba Huba.
We'll see if he's watching. No, he got the other C. Chris Evans, man.
It's a take, He's everybody liked him last year. There's nothing that changed last year to this year, and now there's no Samaje Perine. Like nothing changed with him except his opportunity, which he should have a bigger role this year unless another running back comes in there.
Man, I don't really know.
Imagine if Letty went there. Oh, that'd be terrible for him.
I'm gonna get one more running back. I want to make this a 7 RB build. Make one final stand. This is a tough pod. I need 7 running backs in this pod. I like this rookie, Abandi Kanda.
Yeah, that is all right. Let's see here,
man. If you see his film, he's a beast, man. This dude's huge.
Who else we like? Okay, let's get off let's get off anybody that has an ADP. All right. D. Eskridge is still there. Yeah, no ADP. Marquise Goodwin had some good weeks, man. Nobody's drafted him. That's crazy. He did tear his ACL pretty late, didn't he? Yeah. Scotty Miller, Rashard Higgins, Marquise Callaway getting cut.
Man, I was taking some Anthony Schwartz last year. I'm not going there again.
Yeah. I definitely did as well. I was definitely big on Anthony Schwartz coming out of Auburn. And then he went to the Browns. I'm like, not a great fit. And now like they brought in another receiver. So there's no happy ending for him.
What's a puppy dog draft?
What? Puppy dog draft?
I don't know what he's referring to. What's up, Blake?
What do you mean you just completed a puppy dog draft? They're not out yet, Blake.
Maybe he knows something we don't know.
I'm about to go check because I don't know confirm the warm up MLB, the warm up PGA, the warm up NBA playoffs, the warm up NHL playoffs. They're all the same thing. Same puppy on all of this.
I don't know.
I'm probably gonna stream a couple baseball or hockey or
You
golf.
seem pretty good at the PGA, man.
No,
do
man,
you
it falls apart on Sundays every Sunday, man. Oh, it's so frustrating.
really?
Yeah. Oh, you just completed an underdog draft? Awesome, Blake. That's my guy. Yeah, man, I had all 6. I only did one lineup last week. It cashed, right? Like, but I was like in the top 100, and then I finished like the like 4,000th or whatever. Like it's close, but I'm just not there yet. This week, I didn't put much effort into it this week, so this week is like super complicated, and I don't really care about golf that much. It's like match play, so you have to beat the person you're going against, plus like like 10 other things going on.
I hear you.
Went down the rabbit hole in baseball. Yeah, baseball, man, that's a whole nother kicker. I don't know how many quarterbacks pitchers to draft versus the infielders. I know infielders you got to wait on.
I
There's
don't know
really not any
anything.
good ones, man. It's so complicated. I feel like I'm just paying the rake. Though I did get one to the finals last year, so I was pretty excited about that.
Yes, I think Trey Lance has a good chance. That's why I'm going to draft Brock Purdy if he makes it to me.
Yeah.
This is where I like Brock Purdy.
Decent stick. Latimer's playing for the XFL.
Sam Howell's falling back down. Mac Jones may go with Mac Jones with 2 New England running backs. That sounds so contrarian, like contrarian to the highest power.
Causy's check the fucking final round. Where you going? Dose goes Josh Kelly. Good pick.
I got to get Mac Jones here. As much as I want to get Brock Purdy, I'm getting a secured starting quarterback. Playing week 1 on a weak roster at quarterback, Russell Wilson, Kenny Pickett, getting him 30 spots past ADP.
Henry Ruggs. What's going on with Henry Ruggs?
I like that. Henry Ruggs, he's still locked up.
Well, he's gonna get out of parole soon. Not that soon, but I can't remember how long.
Damn, you actually think he's gonna be on the field, man?
Dude, they'll take as soon as he gets released, he'll be on the field.
No way, you think so? Fuck.
100%.
You don't think he'll be blackballed?
There's zero giving a fuck in the NFL.
You're kind of right. I'm never hating you, man. I'm just
it's just like they don't give 2 fucks about. He wouldn't be in the news if they cared. You know what
this
I mean?
dude does not deserve to play football again. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Speeding at 150 miles an hour, killing a lady and a dog in her car. I mean, that's just me. He does not deserve it, but
Mike Vick played again. Just putting that out there.
He didn't kill people, though.
I'm
with you, man. I'll be drafting him, too, if he's playing. All that goes out the window.
What's his name? Aaron Hernandez was out there killing people. What's his name? Ray Lewis was out there killing people, allegedly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you never know. I'm going to go with my boy, Ronnie Bell. Hopefully he gets drafted to Detroit. Michigan guy. Going to
Michigan running back. I know who Ronnie Bell is.
Receiver. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, receiver. Yeah, number 5, right? Number 5?
Nah.
7?
You might be right.
Number 8?
I don't remember, honestly. I don't remember the number. I
watched a few of the Michigan games. They were always on.
I'm a big Michigan fan. Number 8.
Since I got Mac Jones, I'm just gonna go ahead and get Devontae Parker. It kind of just fits a team for my 20th pick. I'll roll with the Andrews Dulcich.
Parker. All right, let me read off my team. I went with ASB, Austin Eckler, Debo, Najee, Marquise Brown, Kyle Pitts, Rashad Bateman, Rashad White, Trey Lance, Jared Goff, Joshua Downs, Wandale Robinson, Rashawn Johnson, Rondell Moore, Kayshawn Booty, Isaiah Likely, Chase Brown, Chuba Hubbard, Deuce Vaughn, Ronnie Bell, Our boy EJ went with AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Ramondre Stevenson, Mark Andrews, Brendan Ayuk, Deontay Johnson, Cam Akers, Khalil Herbert, TPJ, Sky Moore, Russell Wilson, Greg Dulcich, DJ Shark, Ezekiel Elliott, Kenny Pickett, Tate Bigsby, James Robinson, Israel Aben, and Max Jones,
Abikonda.
Devontae Parker.
Abanikonda.
Our boy Dennis went with Travis Kelsey, Bijan Robinson, Derrick Henry, DeAndre Hopkins, Jackson Smith and Jibba, Aaron Jones, Brandon Cooks, Dak Prescott, Jordan Addison, Aaron Rodgers, Alan Lazard, Cole Kmet, Michael Gallup, CJ Stroud, Hunter Renfro, Van Jefferson, Zach Evans, Corey Davis, Joshua Kelly, Greg Dortch. Our boy Pat ends this draft with Tyreek Hill, Josh Allen, Tony Pollard, Jerry Jeudy, Terrence Horn, Traylon Burks, Gabe Davis, Javonte Williams, Tua Tags, A.J. Dillon, Dawson Knox, Alec Pierce, Elijah Mitchell, Devin A-Chain, Tyquan Thornton, Jeff Wilson, Tom Kincaid, Hunter Henry, Trent Sherfield, Dwayne McBride. It's a good draft as well.
I like McBride. I got some takes on him too.
I know Farachi's in here, so we'll read his team. Justin J, Chris Olave, Jalen Hurts, Keenan Allen, Christian Kirk, Damian Pierce, DeAndre Swift, Zay Flowers, James Conner, Pat Freiermuth, Kirk Cousins, Antonio Gibson, Deontay Foreman, Tyler Higbee, Paris Campbell, Mike Gesicki, Michael Carter, Isaiah McKenzie, Nathaniel Dell, and I missed the last pick. Son of a bitch. And it's not up there. Scheisse. All right, let's go to active, completed. Is it there? No. Active, completed. No.
I'm with you too, man.
Refresh. There it is. Alrighty. View full draft. I wanted to read it before it turned off, but it got
I wonder who we got.
He got Dearness Johnson going for the Jags.
Nice pick.
Yeah, because Travis Etienne could easily get hurt again. That was a good draft, man. Good draft. Everybody did well.
Oh, I love my roster construction, especially where the way I see it, man, is the numbers, the 3, 6, 9, 3, 3, 5, 10, 2. Man, if you could tell a story and get certain value at what you're trying to build, that's the way I see it, man. If it makes sense, you can make any team great to start the season. Every one of us has an opportunity to draft an amazing team. It's just, how do you want to build it? What directions do you want to take? And I think that's what you do good on with some of your bold takes. And maybe this will be the year that you hit your pieces instead of, I know you had a down year last year with Najee, but he's due for a bounce back, and he dropped so many spots. So getting 4th round Najee, 3-4 turn. I've been high. I think a lot of us are high on Najee. So I'm with you guys. I didn't mean to take the floor. Sorry. You can go back there, Felix. I think unless did you mute yourself? I can't hear you. Or maybe it's me.
There it goes. I don't know. I guess my mic got unplugged. So I had
that's all good, man.
I
was just trying to keep.
You're good. I was talking a whole bunch.
Yeah, I didn't hear you at all. I was just like, oh, okay. I think.
Yeah. I guess when I moved it got unplugged, and then I didn't hit the button. I'm over here.
Last pick in the draft, Albert Okwuegbunam. Man, Alberto. Someone's still taking a chance with this guy.
So somebody asked what my Najee Harris exposure is. It is at 61%. Chase Brown at 60%. And of course, this doesn't. This is just a hopeful pick. I love Deuce Vaughn. That's nothing but like favoritism towards what I like to see on tape. He brings everything you want to see on tape, except he's just tiny. Gabe Davis at 65%. He's my highest owned player.
I got 2 drafts with Vaughn, 6%.
Yeah.
But I'm
my quarterbacks are fairly flat though. I don't have a take on quarterbacks this year. I feel like I have 30%. I feel like I don't have a take. I I I love Justin Herbert getting Kellen Moore. I think that it's nothing but an upgrade. Like he doesn't care if he throws interceptions, and which is like what I want in my offensive coordinator. Like he obviously cares that he doesn't want to throw interceptions, but like the upside of throwing an interception is actually okay with me.
No, I'm with you, man.
Yeah. This I think I'm gonna be higher on Deshaun Watson by the end of this though. Like he'll hit at least 10, 15%. That seems to be who I go to when I don't get
Can
one
you
of the
go
top
back up?
guys.
Can you go back up to the top there? So Herbert, yeah. Lance, you want to buy back into a Lance here.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're mostly pretty spread out.
Yeah. Yeah, this is about like my most evenly spread is like quarterback position. Like
I
tight
see
end,
your
I know
take on
fairly.
Herbert
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Not just the homer. You're believing Herbert's like
Yeah.
still able to be that last piece in the tier one of quarterbacks.
Well, and then when I get him, I usually pair him up with Mike. So it's like a lot of my exposure is probably with Justin. I'm bringing down Booty. He was at one point my highest owned player. The Booty exposure has gone down. I
Yeah,
was like,
people
oh
are
man,
hating his
well,
combine.
his combine was so bad, dude. I mean, I could jump higher than him. I'm a 300-pound man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. Also, when did you break 200 subs? I broke it like 2 weeks ago. I got 28 subs this past month. Yeah, party.
Congratulations.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely crazy.
Woo!
Yeah. I'm right there with you, Darrell Hamley. Like, I think he eventually might be one of my top owned quarterbacks. And they just keep adding offensive pieces. And with Njoku there, you got Elijah Moore, Deshaun Watson, David Bell, you got Nick Chubb. There's so many good pieces with the Browns. And I know that he sucked last year, but I can't imagine he doesn't get back into shape this year.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with the Watson take.
Yeah.
I don't have much Watson. I just went a different direction with the way I do my builds. And I think that happens to some of us. Some of us probably wish we had more of one player, but when we're on the clock in that spot, our instinct goes a different direction. I don't know.
Last year I had like 0 Josh Jacobs. I don't know about you, but I didn't have very much Josh Jacobs.
Nah, man, I didn't have much Jacobs at all
Yeah,
either.
and that's one player I've been like, oh, if I would just had like 5 more exposure, like I would have felt better, but I didn't for sure.
Didn't 45% of the teams that had Jacobs advance into the playoffs?
Yeah.
I remember reading that, and that's just man, if you were like 45% Jacobs, you were probably advancing 45 of your team, and some teams were out.
My highest scoring team was a Jacobs team. It was by one Jacobs team, and it was like godly. Yeah, it was on that top 500 leaderboard like all season. I'm like, okay, this will be my week, and then jump up a little bit further. But I think everybody else had him on their team. My highest score team I had Ramondre and Josh Jacobs last year. It felt really good.
Yeah, Stevenson was an amazing 0 RB play. Same with Tony Pollard, the top 0 RB plays. AJ Dillon was a bust.
I think a 0 RB is going to win it this year. I don't think a dual running or robust running back wins it this year. I think with how many receivers that are going off the board, it's almost inevitable this year.
There's always going to be someone's going to try and find a unique entry in with a robust. But yeah, I'm not against you. It's just when so many people want to do 0 RB, it opens up that opportunity to definitely try some robust builds.
Yeah. I just feel like he gets so far behind on receivers. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, to me, the cutoff from the top tier is Debo to DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
But outside of that,
Debo's even on that fringe. Like he may not even be a top tier receiver anymore.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's definitely we could see Ayuk Is there a way that they could flip flop ADPs? Is that like, do I got a bold
Uh,
take there? They
yeah,
flip flop ADPs?
that's a pretty bold take. They're like 4 rounds apart right now. Unless Debo gets hurt like the preseason, I don't see that happening.
But man, you still have tons of other people going to come in these drafts. When BBM4 drops, I think it's going to be the biggest best ball draft tournament that they drop. So it's gonna
What do
we're
you
gonna
think they're
bring in
doing?
some
Do you
more
think they're
people.
going 3 million, or do you think they're gonna go like 2 million, 1 million, and like 500,000? Like, what do you think they're gonna do for the price pool this year?
I think I think it's gonna stay 2 million, but I think they make more places to win, like the way Drafters does it. It'd be cool if they did like a top 100.
Yeah, I
Give
agree.
us a top 100, man.
And
Like it
100K to
doesn't.
everybody, the top
That
100.
would be crazy.
Yeah,
10K, but
no,
I
give
don't
us
know.
100K or 10K, I guess.
But think
Something
about it, man.
fun.
There's how many people are drafting 450,000
I was really excited
entries
for my
last year?
boy to win it, win the million, but I would like to see more payment for the top scorers of the entire thing. That would be
Yeah, I'm
cool.
with you, man. It does make it if they have more than first top scorer gets a million, if they have like top 10 or top 50,
Yeah.
it's gonna change the way we draft a little bit. We're gonna be gunning for that, especially
Yeah.
those that do 150 drafts.
Well, I know they hate that everybody focuses on week 17, right? So if you change the the goal to win your season more, the more people are going to draft for it. Like split the price pool 50-50. If half the people play for the regular season award and the other half play for week 17, and then you appease both ends.
I'm with you, man. I do like that. We'll see what they do.
Yeah.
They're definitely gonna throw some different things, and they're growing. They had a pretty good Super Bowl, and they're
Mm-hmm.
just getting bigger. I saw that they hired the Badge Bros to do their baseball section. So
That makes sense.
Underdog is going to be the top best ball uh, brand out there going into this season.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were last year, but I don't know, man.
DraftKings has such a big player pool; it's kind of hard to compete with them in that aspect. But like, if you're like looking to do best ball, like underdog is where 99% of people are.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Because there's all different kinds of walks of life that play this. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have some soft pods as the summer goes along,
Yeah,
and some strong guys. Everyone's getting better each and every year.
I'm gonna max mine in July. That's my goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Well,
wife is gonna be out of town all of July, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of drafts. Might even do a 24-hour stream like you.
do it, man. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this year, but if you do it, I will join you for a good portion of it
Awesome, awesome,
because
awesome.
you're gonna love the company, man. If you
I
do
used to,
24
I
hours,
used to do
you're gonna
24-hour streams with video games for charity, and
yeah,
that wasn't too bad. But it was nice when I had somebody else to talk to.
yeah. Of course,
Yeah,
that's really what this is about. The
yeah,
way I see it, with doing the channel, just
yeah.
trying to make some connections, and I just like to talk shit more. I don't know, but yeah, I'm with you, man.
All right, man. I gotta
Any
go
other
because
thing?
the wife is asleep.
All right,
But
guys.
it's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Later, guys.
See you.